Ladies and gentlemen, I am Johnny.
I'm Baron.
I'm Dallas,
and we have a special episode of the StarCrossed Gamer Podcast. We have two special guests this time, not even one. Introduce yourselves.
I accidentally just did because I thought, that was one of those things. But I am Dallas, man, content director at level1gaming.com. What's up?
And we got a super fan.
I am Mista Doja, a.k.a. Kiddo the Don.
And we just here to talk crap.
Exactly. We have a special episode, so kick back and relax.
Oh, head thump you on your forehead.
Yes, shit. I love it. Guys, okay. So, how many people have played Cyberpunk 2077? Because I think...
Not me.
Not you.
Nah.
Johnny, have you played it?
Nah.
Okay. So, Dallas, I know you've been running it. Folks, I will say this. I could talk about the game for hours without spoiling a thing. That's how big the game is. So right now I have Dallazman, I have Mista Doja, and I have Johnny Man 117. We're all sitting here and we're just talking because we haven't talked in a while and we haven't podcasted in a while. It's been a bit of a hiatus, life and excuses and life. So I'm glad that I'm back to doing this because I haven't ran point in a very long time because I've been riding Dallas Man's coattail over at Peep Game Podcast, and he said Cyberpunk is for punks. Look. Well, guess what? Then I'm a punk. Yeah, because we're tough. I'm a street kid. Not really. I'm a nomad. But
Oh, you know what? Before you continue, Baron, that's funny you say that. Well, we'll get back in that. Go ahead. Say your spiel.
Okay. So my whole get down is we really just threw this together, as you can tell. This ain't even a real background. This is literally me Googling an image of space because I like space. Because it truly is the final frontier. That or it's a proof that we're living in a simulation. So
Neil deGrasse Tyson and ended up with this.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna find an actual man. 50 Tyson. Hey, did y'all see 50 Tyson actually came back?
What?
Nah.
He just did a video and the old boy's hairline's receding, but he letting his hair kind of grow.
Wow.
He still looked like 50 mixed with Tyson, and that's why they call him 50 Tyson. But yeah, poor dude. He really out here. Yeah, he 50 Tyson ain't no joke. My friends call me 50, but the girls call me Tyson.
It was the golden age of World Star.
It really was, bro. It was when World Star was it was basically how Instagram was before the ads really started kicking in.
Man, this is the time where what's this dude named Riff Raff and Brian Pumper was all over the place smashing eggs on females' heads and stuff. Bro,
look, let me tell you about the Peach Panther. God bless that man and long may he live, because the Peach Panther, he said I was shooting dice with Larry Bird in Barcelona. How do we get here? How do we shoot dice with Larry Bird in Barcelona? There we go. Sexy boy.
That sounds like the plot of Hangover 4.
That's what I'm saying. There we go. We'll just run with that, because why not? Sexy boy. But we had to do this. Who's 50 Tyson? Bro, please. Yeah, the simulation has been glitching, bro. Snooch know what's up. The fact that Trump's top lawyer's hair dye was dripping in the middle of a parking lot defending against the election that was legally ran. That alone should have told you we were living in a simulation. Old boy's hair was dripping on camera at a facility. Was it like a parking garage or something? But that's not why we're here. And wow, what's up?
Low key, I feel like Trump's hair is a performance art piece illustrating like politicians and their hate of the truth and telling it. Like his hair is just it's a monument to lies as a whole.
Hey, bro, what if? No lie, I would actually love to see him get on Mount Rushmore, so it could really solidify how much of a joke this place can be.
Man, real talk. If they put his head on Mount Rushmore, we may as well just knock that mug down and make the Hokage statue.
Bro, hey, no lie, I want to see what's Trump's monument's gonna be, because he's gonna get one. He's gonna get one, and if he doesn't, he's gonna build it himself, and that's even gonna be better. Because he's probably, first off, before, like, I don't like talking about politics too much, but let's put it out there. I didn't know how tall that motherfucker was. Trump is a big ass dude.
Yeah,
the dude's like 6'2". It's a big ass dude.
He got small hands for a dude that big.
He said he got small hands.
He said he had T-Rex fingers.
Take my little hand. It's my strong hand.
It's my strong hand.
He said he had meerkat paws.
Oh. With the big pad, with the real big cute pad. Like, he signs everything with his handprint. Like a kitty. Hey, what if?
Oh my goodness.
Everything he touches turns into fluff. But look, okay.
Fuzzy wuzzy.
Fuzzy wuzzy. Okay, but look, guys, let's get to the gaming. So, what have we been playing? Let's start with Johnny.
I have been playing Skyrim all the way back. I've time traveled from 2011.
Ooh, how was the past?
Oh my gosh, so much better.
It's sad that Cyberpunk 2077 on some scale can be compared to Skyrim.
Oh, so much about that.
Hey, Johnny got a bad habit of setting people on fire on Skyrim, though.
Well, it's the starting spell.
He said my flame spells up to rank 10,000.
I'm like, every time I look up at the screen, somebody else is burning. I'm like, Johnny, really?
Hey, man, it's a great stress reliever.
I know, it is.
What is level1gaming.com? Level1gaming.com is a gaming news site that I actually write for. Been writing for them for about 4 or 5 months now.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts, man. I think I've been writing for them since July. Yeah, I got about 41 articles up now. That shit's nuts. I actually have 41 articles written. Like, that is nuts. What's up, Gabe? Hog. Thank you. It feels good, man. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I be using that Level 1 Gaming name heavy, and they be getting me a bunch of stuff. Like, I be getting early games and stuff. They be sending me stuff to review. And then now I got an official email, so like I'll get like video games without even asking for them.
They love when your email address don't have @Google or
yeah,
Gmail or
it actually has the formal website. Oh, it's beautiful. I look so professional, and I utilize the shit out of it. I can't wait to get new business cards. But yes, that is what Level 1 Gaming is. Actually, I might just run the site up. I know this isn't a Level 1 sanctioned podcast, but
it's all good. My presence here legitimizes it. So
yeah, there you go. we have the content curator, director, Crunchmaster.
That's what we doing. You can say what you want about us at this point. All the heat is on CD Projekt. They do not care what we do.
See, I just wrote that piece. That's me. I did.
It's actually a good article. Who wrote it for you?
Oh,
I did. All right, Ron, the article.
It is actually good though.
Thank you. I tried to get a little more creative with it because I was like, damn, Dallas gonna read it. Like, you see, I took the screenshots. I was like, let me actually put the image in there so they can see what I'm talking about.
That T-Bug picture is actually perfect, though.
It was. It took me a minute to find it because there's actually not that many like, what's the word I'm looking for? Professional done images already. They're the same ones over and over.
I'm gonna put you onto the plug after this. I'm gonna show you where to find the greatest images and like concept art from developers online.
Ooh, see, okay, good looks. All right, but so Skyrim, Johnny being an arsonist. Continue.
Yes, I have. I think like everybody at this point, I played Skyrim all the way back in the beginning, back when it was initially released. And that was on the 360. And gosh, what is it? 2020 now, so that's good 7-8 years since I've even touched it. I just recently rebought it because it was on sale. I had to, it's Skyrim. Yeah. And let me tell you, playing with mods, a whole nother beast, and I love it.
See, I
have like top 5 favorite mods yet.
I think so. I think I can put together a list, but I feel like that would probably be a little bit boring.
Ooh, Snoot, you run it in VR? Look, I'm gonna tell you guys, the only reason, that's the only place I don't have Skyrim. I have it on my Switch. I have it on 360. I even had it on PS3, but remember, the PlayStation 3 version of Skyrim couldn't play any of the DLC for like 6 months. So I ended up getting rid of my PlayStation 3 version and getting the 360 version, and so I could play all the DLC, and which I still didn't beat none of them. But I have a bad habit with open world games of having so much fun in the open world that I never beat the games. I have a bad habit of that.
Oh yeah.
I have a question.
Yes.
Is anybody gonna bring up the elephant in the room that Madonna made a game called Like a Dragon?
Wait, what?
What?
Like a Dragon. You don't see it up on the screen?
Oh god.
Wow. I'm sorry.
The messed up part is the thumbnail right next to it looked like it could have been that game.
That's the game. 80s Overdrive is the Madonna Like a Dragon.
Man. It makes sense that Hugger was the one to review it then.
Oh god, yeah. Shout out to Hugger. Hopefully she never hears this.
Dragon shot for the very first
time. Oh god, man, like a dragon. She's all rubbing the scales, flying in the sky.
You see what I'm started? You see what I'm started? I'm good for something.
It's not even a regular dragon. It's like Falcor from Never.
Yeah, I was about to say riding on the back of Falcor like a dragon.
Hey, it's like Mushu from Milan.
Oh my god! Wait, but dancing like that damn video old girl from American Idol. Like the cat.
Oh Lord Jesus.
What was her damn song called? Cat Dance. No, not Cat Dance. Was it called Cat Dance? No. That was... I don't know. I'm thinking of Prince. I'm mixing everybody up. Rest in peace, Prince. I get sad when I like see a music video or something and I'm like, damn, that dude gone.
He did.
He did. Amen. Amen. but no, Johnny, I'm so sorry. I keep cutting you off. You and your arsonist and taking down everybody. And you know what else though? Real crap. I say real crap like my kids are in here. Dude, I am scared to get it on PC because I will never play anything else. Continue.
Yeah. So, as I was saying, I have a bunch of mods, and let me tell you, I've not been able to complete any of the story for the same reason. You know, just so much new stuff. Like, you know, I've already beat the Civil War. I've already slew Alduin. Spoiler alert for a 9-year-old game. It's fine, you know. So it's just fun playing with new toys, and that's what I've been doing for like 2 weeks. Oh, and Jesus. I know.
Have you added guns yet?
I have not. You know, it's what game was it? Far Cry that was supposed to be Skyrim with guns.
That's literally what it said on the back of the Far Cry 3. Skyrim with guns. That was their marketing. Yes, for folks who didn't know that.
Yeah, I've resented that claim so much because, don't you dare lay a finger on my Butterfinger. That is Skyrim. So,
for sure, wow.
Bam. For that reason, I can't put a gun in Skyrim because I don't want to play Far Cry.
So you admit Far Cry 3 is Skyrim with guns?
But no, it's Skyrim with guns, plural. So if you're the only one with a gun, it's still
it's still Skyrim. But
now
what if you're murdered?
Point.
What if it glitches out and there's like one giant with a big ass 50 cal, like just? Hey, so I made the mistake in my last playthrough on Skyrim, which of course can't really say playthrough because I never beat it ever in all the copies I've owned. I messed around in power level because of all the crafting I was doing, and I kept coming across this dragon over a main story mission that for the life of me I could not kill, and I would have to hide in a shed until it like chased after something else. Then I would try to run and do the mission, but it would magically come back, and it was like a gold and purple dragon that shot like ethereal energy, and it almost made me not want to play the game anymore. He was just beating my ass left and right.
Did you turn down the difficulty?
I think I was on the easiest.
Oh, Baron.
I wouldn't tell nobody.
Look,
yeah, you were on Master, right?
Like, yeah, I was definitely on Master. Yeah. The gaming Master Race, Nintendo Switch. Moving on. Hey, look, now that God of War and Kratos are on the Nintendo Switch, Nintendo Switch is officially the new Master Race. I stole a horse and jumped off a cliff with it. Bro, Far Cry 3 was good. That was they did really good with the villain. I love psychos.
They usually do.
Yeah, their villains are really good. Pagan Min, what was his name? Was it Pagan Min? The one in Far Cry 4? He was pretty dope too. Mm-hmm. He was like, okay, we're gonna get in the plane. Let's fuck some shit up.
I think 5 was the only one where it wasn't. I'm not gonna say they dropped the ball. It wasn't exactly the case, but they weren't as good as the previous Far Cry villains.
I like the trailer. The way they was singing. What song was they singing?
He said it's garbage. I'll say it.
Oh, he did. Snooch ain't playing no games. Right. What was that damn song? Oh, they were up in the church with guns, swinging, swing low, sweet chair. No, wait, no. I don't know. Whatever. They were singing the church song and they had guns and it was awesome. I was like, look at these rednecks go.
You must not ever been to Texas.
hey, look, they up in there would take down the government guns, not walk to the car safely guns. Now, look, I know Texas be Texan, but I don't know if y'all be up in there with the Lord protecting you and you got fucking rounds the size of fist. Your main priority, what is up? Now, let me tell you guys something about your main priority's name. The first time I seen that name, I was like, Ermaine Prata. I was like, Ermaine, and I was like, oh, your main priority. Got it. You learn something new every day. But, okay, so Johnny, Skyrim, 2 weeks, arsonist, beat the game, killed Alduin, and now is out there just playing with different Did you complete all the different guild quests?
Not recently, but
okay.
Back in the day I did, because, oh my god, the companions are the worst.
Yeah. Didn't you get to run the Thieves Guild after you...
Oh yeah, you get to be like grand champion of everything again.
Yeah, there you go. I wish they made it to where you only got to be one, and then you had to like fight the other groups or like interact with them in a negative way. Could you imagine like the Magic Guild or whatever they're called trying to kick your ass because you're like stealing from a head mage, and like now they're out there looking for you all the time and you squaring off with me? I think stuff like that, man. But then again, the game is almost 11 years old now.
Yeah.
So for the fact that people are actively playing it, and it's always one of the top selling games. Can't complain too much.
Shadow of War anyway, so you know.
Hey, let me tell you about Shadow. Man, look, what was the first one called?
Shadow of Mordor.
Bro, I got my ass killed by this random on accident, minding my business, and that random became a god. He all of a sudden was immune to assassination. Don't they get abilities like that where you can't like sneak kill him? Or that I wish that system is not utilized enough. That system should have revamped all video games across the board.
Oh no, I'm stealth in most games except Cyberpunk, so I don't need that type of problems.
But I'm talking about the system of, hey, this dude just killed you. Now he's moving up in the world.
Oh,
hey baby.
Well, most games don't let you respawn.
Yeah, baby, you need to go to sleep. She keeps looking at me and creeping in. Is daddy too loud? She said, yeah. Well, come here. Your sister's awake too, huh? Okay. Well, stop creeping. You're being weird. But look. So, my bad, guys. Right. Hey, no. Dallas heard it, but my daughter the other day was recording a podcast on her tablet. She was... Bro, she was sitting there. She was like, "Hi guys, it's Kristen." So yeah, I was like, my daughter's 4, by the way, and she has a little leapfrog tablet, and she was just sitting there really recording a podcast, and then she played it back and was responding to it. It was the weirdest, like, and I was like, "Oh, what did I do? Created a monster."
I just realized something. That's what Dora the Explorer is doing. The kids ain't meant to talk back to the TV. She's talking to herself, and then when she watched the episode over again, she gonna respond to everything she has. That's the whole thing.
So are we saying that Dora the Explorer is really just an animated version of what was that damn movie with Jim Carrey?
Wait, which one?
Where he lived in the dome.
Oh, Truman Show. Yeah.
So is she really just a Truman Show but animated?
Low key, now that I think of it, might make sense. And she goes home and watch herself.
And his name is Boots. Hey, kiddo, you sound far away from the mic. Just letting you know.
Sound like
talking
to us from under the desk.
Is that better?
He said, "Is that better?"
Call me crazy, but wasn't it said that Dora was supposed to be in a coma and she's just dreaming?
Yes, crazy. I've heard that before. I don't know if that's actually the case, but if you've seen any parts of the story,
speculation.
Is that better?
If you
Jesus,
way better.
God.
If you've seen any parts of the live action Dora the Explorer movie, I don't know. It might be halfway true.
Hey, does she look in the camera in the movie?
I think she did, like in the beginning, toward the beginning of the movie.
Oh God! Hey, did y'all
attention? But yeah,
have y'all seen the videos like Dora grows up and like she's going through like real life problems and like getting robbed by people? Like it's like, oh, swiper, no swiping, but it's like real criminals.
Swiper, no.
Bro, it's terrible. I really... Okay, so any other games you've been running, Johnny?
Yeah. Yeah, funny. I just got it today, but I just wanted to quickly shout it out because I'm already loving it. Colony Survival. And the best way I could describe it is Minecraft, basically a cube builder game. But except you get to manage a town that you build. You get to spawn in colonists. They do jobs for you. So eventually you get to just kick back and watch the game play itself. I like that.
So is this like slavery in game form?
No, you pay them.
Nah, that's Animal Crossing.
Oh, have you seen the stuff people do to get ugly creatures off their island?
Or evil.
Bro, somebody judged me because my island had pears. I think it was Snooch. I think Snooch, it was you. He was judging me because I had pears on my island. He said, he called me a pear freak.
Dang.
I was so self-conscious about it. I went to another island. What's up, Realmex? I went to another island and dug up a bunch of apple trees and got rid of my pear trees and replaced them with apple trees on my island.
Oh no!
I don't know how in the hell, like
he said quitter.
I don't know how Animal Crossing managed to turn the whole world into 22-year-old white women, but it's a freaking phenomenon.
Bro, I really like I had to stay off of Twitter when it came to Animal Crossing because I felt so self-conscious about the fact that my island is not dope, and I stopped playing. I was like, I quit. I didn't know I would get FOMO when it came to a video game. Like, somebody had all the MF Doom albums on their wall. And I was like, you know what? I'm not playing this game anymore. I quit.
Well, they probably have the QR code for you.
If her butt's not shaped like a pear, is she human? I don't know, sir. I don't know, Rings. That's a good question. That is a good question.
If it's not, you shouldn't even talk to her to ask her to find out.
Man, preach. Somebody had my logo on their wall. Oh, that is so dope.
You know, that's how you know you arrived.
Yeah, you've made it. Nobody wants anything to do with me.
Man, let me get that autograph though. What's up?
That's what I'm saying. Oh, Snooch said I quit, so don't worry. Oh, it's too late now. And then I was having fun buying rugs from that rug guy that pops up once a week. I was legit looking forward to him. I'm like, ooh, I wonder what random drops he's gonna have. But yeah, keep going.
Like looking for Zer or something like.
That's exactly what it's like. Looking for Zer every week. And for those who don't know, that's Destiny and Destiny 2. Do you know I'm afraid to delete Destiny 1 off my Xbox? Like, I feel like I'm gonna all of a sudden they're gonna say, if you still have Destiny 1 installed, you get, I don't know, the Vex
They usually
class.
just check if you own the game as opposed to having it on your system.
Why are you sounding so smart, Johnny?
Because they've done it before in other franchises.
Nobody's asked you for your talk back. It's not like you're on a
I'm
podcast with us or anything.
I'm sorry.
This is an open forum, I guess. Thoughts and ideas are welcome.
To upgrade my legs in Cyberpunk.
Hey, why the legs cost way more than the arms, bro?
Man, $45K.
Oh, I found a discount Ripper, Doc.
Snap, you gonna come out, your eyeballs gonna be
hey, no, let me tell you why he's discount. Because he was running an illegal business downstairs and I busted it up, and instead of killing him, he offered me a discount.
Okay.
I saw that.
Okay.
Hey, I got my gorilla arms for 12 grand.
Then extortion always works.
It always works, man.
Especially when you the police.
Yep. And then you could kill him if you want, and he has some dope stuff on him. But yeah, if I can't have metallic dog, I don't care. Snooch. Hey, look, guys. So Johnny, the Civilization game where you're Minecraft, and that actually sounds dope. I actually have a game that's similar to that, except you don't control the people at all. Let me rephrase. You're not directly controlling the people. You tell them what to do. It's more of a simulator. And it's pixelated like Minecraft. It's actually a lot of fun. I don't know. I don't think I was fully functional. Oh, God.
You're not talking about RimWorld by chance.
No, this one, it looks just like Minecraft. And it's a 3D pixelated world. And yeah, it's pretty dope. But it's crazy is you get raided and you have to like build up your defenses at the same time, because there's like these big goblins and other creatures that also have camps, and if you don't go and kill them first, they basically get big and come and kill you. So it's colonization in its best.
Dog world.
Yeah, it's definitely limited resources. But now let's move on to Kiddo. What you been playing, bro?
My daughter's tablet right now.
Ah, got you. So you want us to move on?
No. I've been playing Destiny 2.
Oh.
A lot.
No
Monster
invite.
Hunter
That's nice.
Iceborne.
Oh, no invite. That's nice.
And
Oh, okay. I
I've been
got
trying
a
to
question.
dabble in some of these other RPG games. I was playing I think it's called Black Desert.
Yep.
Ooh.
I started playing that one, but it plays a lot like Blessed.
Yes, Blessed got a lot of its stuff from Black Desert.
Yeah. So
Somebody had been
it didn't
asking
really
me to hop on
interest
that
me for
game.
that reason. It's like like me and Dallas were talking earlier about Dauntless is like a diet Monster Hunter. So Black Sands is like a diet Blessed because Blessed looks and feels better playing than Black Sands does.
Really?
Okay, so what's the combat like?
It's pretty much like Blessed. It's hack and slashed. The button setup, you have to rearrange your buttons because it's real odd. The fight buttons are the bumpers at the top. Well, I play on Xbox. The bumpers at the top instead of the triggers or the actual, 4 buttons. So it's just real weird to me. So I have to change my buttons around. But I lost interest in it after like the first battle because I was like, it's not even as fun to me as Blessed is.
And see, that's huge because I played a little bit of Black Desert Online, not much, not enough to give a fair assessment. But Blessed, I put a lot of time into. I've been playing. I haven't played it recently because a bunch of other games came out, and then I started reviewing games. It's funny reviewing games, especially embargoed games. It gets kind of intense. Like it's cool on paper, but it gets kind of intense. Dallas, do you do reviews often?
I try to avoid them when I can, but sometimes I'm forced to. I do something that basically equals a review either way, so yeah, we can say yes.
Excuse me. You know what's crazy, man? Dude, these kids, they got like melatonin like seeping off of them. My daughter, she had me pick her up. I'm holding her right now, and now I'm getting sleepy. Jesus, church and Christmas. But no. I'm not against reviews. It's such a weird process, man. Because one, I can't create video. Let me rephrase. I don't know how to create video games, so I'm sitting here judging somebody and putting a number on a video game that they created. Some of these people, this was their dream. Some of these developers, this was their God project. The one thing they wanted to do their whole life. Like there's an actual developer I've been following for a few years now. I want to say like 4 years. He's been working on a game for like 11. Nah, I might be dramatic. I'll say 6 years for sure. He's been working on a game, and it looks like a pixelated version of old school Fallout, except it plays like a top-down action adventure, but it has all the skill checks and all that other stuff. Oh yeah, I love following indie devs, man. I love indie devs. I really do, because they're dope as hell, and it shows you get a look at what the big guys get into, but they're more open about it.
You know what my thing is, as far as reviews go, I like to play games and I like to talk about them. And in a nutshell, that's pretty much a review is, just telling people how you feel about them. And I think I do a pretty good job of saying, getting my point across. But people sort of have this expectation of reviewers to be impartial, and I refuse. Like I'm way too biased. I can't be a DJ because I'm too biased about music. I can't be a reviewer because I'm too biased about video games.
What's up, Crispy? What's up, Ricky? Welcome.
I don't like what I don't like, and it's just kind of what it is.
And you know what I do when I review? I put myself and I try to look at it from a perspective, because I'm gonna toot my own horn here, I guess. I take pride in being able to kind of put myself in other people's shoes and look at things from a different perspective. So, like, I reviewed a horror game. I don't like horror games. I avoid them at all costs. I tried to review it from the standpoint of somebody who would like the horror game, and it's weighed out. I believe I gave it like a 8 or 8.5. And it was because the game did what it was supposed to do. It made you feel like you weren't safe. You could not defend yourself. All you could do was run. person plays Tetris, reviews Cyberpunk, and hates it. Yeah, see, stuff like that. Like, you gotta, like, I look at it from that perspective. I'm like, and I usually say something like that, usually in the final paragraph. If you're looking for this type of game, this will satisfy that. You know, that's usually what I do. Thank God I haven't came across a game that was absolute trash. And I hope I never do come across that. And then even then, is it really, for me, a trash game would have to be unplayable. Or get to a point, which the last game I reviewed, and Dallas will tell you, and Kid will actually tell you as well, I hit a point where I felt like I couldn't progress any further. And because it was a Souls-like, we all know those games really don't have that many hints, if at all. So I hit a point where I did not know how to progress any further in the game. And all of a sudden, I did something on a whim thinking it wouldn't work. I just did it just because I was ready to turn the game off. I even hit up one of the other heads. Like, I mean, what do I do? Because I wanted to finish the game. I was having fun with the game. The game had a good system of beating you up to the point to where you felt like you wanted to quit and then letting you progress. It was such an abusive relationship.
Like all Souls like tend to be.
Yeah, Souls-lights are abusive. If you really enjoy Souls-lights, you have this sick love for punishment. And funny enough, I haven't beat any of them, but I love playing them. I haven't beat not one, except Morbid, the Seven Acolytes, which is a dope game that I actually reviewed and I actually recommend. Ah, there you go.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, look at that. Convenient. I'll leave that right there for now. I actually got this game too. I want to play it. That's another Souls-like. Actually, this is the prequel to The Revenant. I believe that's what it's called. Dark Souls shooter.
Oh, I know what game you're talking about.
I actually heard it's reviewed.
But something to ask.
Yeah, this is a prequel to that.
Oh, snap.
Yeah, once I read that, I have the code. I'm probably supposed to create content for it. That's another thing too. Pro tip to all those who want to get into the gaming industry when it comes to writing and reviewing: don't bite off more than you can chew. Because I'm sitting on probably like 4 or 5 games that I know I need to create content for.
And besides that, don't get into it just for games. Because
yeah,
to the point where you can like get game codes and stuff, you're gonna find yourself in a position where you locked into an obligation. So like when you buy games yourself, you can play the game, and if you hate it, if you don't like it, you don't have to finish it. You never have to look at it again, throw it away, get a refund, whatever. If you got a code from a developer or from a publisher, even worse, you kind of are obligated to do something with it.
Yes. And that's something I always make a point to do. I always make a point to create something, whether it's an article, a post, a trailer reaction video. I try to do something or even stream it. And that's always a good habit. But I want to get into the process of actually doing full, either at least impressions. Because a lot of the games I've gotten recently, when I look at them, they're not full released. Like Stone Shard, I did an impression for, which I love that damn game, and I want to get back into it. I wish it would come out on the Switch, to be honest with you. Stone Shard is fun. It's that one is a turn-based RPG Souls-like. I didn't know how you could add Souls elements to a turn-based RPG, but they are there. And wow, English language is terrible. That made sense. They're there. Yeah. That's so stupid. This language is ghetto. And Snooch. Yeah, exactly. Snooch is right. Ain't nothing like a game that makes you question if life is worth it. And I got into the alpha for Back 4 Blood. I didn't apply because I have too much to do. And I'm trying to get back into writing. I'm trying to write more like reviews and other helpful stuff. And I'm trying to write up a couple more articles for not just for level 1, but for about what's that damn game? Cyberpunk 2077. Like I got a couple ideas, like tips and tricks and different things I wish I would have knew from the jump, or the bounty hunting and crashing and all that other fun stuff.
Bro.
And yes.
Did you get my message I sent you the other day about doing a trailer reaction for the Monster Hunter movie?
Oh no.
That's the question I was gonna ask. Okay, so is old girl from the Monster Hunter movie in Iceborne? Like she's
No.
a DLC?
No.
Who's the character?
Iceborne, the movie itself is not the only thing that makes it Monster Hunter is the weapons and the two monsters they include. Because from what I gathered from the trailer, they took the military people went through some type of warp and ended up in Monster Hunter land. And now they're getting attacked by Diablos and I think it's Rathalos.
Yeah, well, that's not the question I'm asking exactly. I mean, like in the game, because my brother plays Monster Hunter like faithfully, and he was complaining, or we was laughing at him talking about
Wolf,
like a DLC character, and I hadn't actually seen it for myself. So, like, is supposedly the girl from the movie in the game?
I haven't played the new DLC, so but Iceborne, she's not in Iceborne. So unless they have a new DLC that just came out,
I think she's one of the unlockable skins, kiddo, like old boy from Devil May Cry and all that.
Yeah.
Well, I don't. Okay, again, to me, I don't like what they're planning to do with it because they have modern day military fighting in that world, and the star, she's always gonna be Lilu, multipass.
Yeah, either that or what's the
Resident
Alex?
Evil. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't want to talk about Resident Evil.
The first one wasn't that bad.
The first one was pretty alright.
Yeah, it was the ones after that where it got that bad.
But isn't that usually what happens when they make movies?
He said
about
movies.
video games?
Yeah, because Mortal Kombat was fire, and Mortal Kombat Annihilation not so much.
But I still love them both. But that first one, Liu, the soul is mine.
Hey, real stuff though. From those Mortal Kombat movies, the dude that played Liu Kang and the dude that played Shang Tsung told me they would not at that very moment have made the greatest Goku and Vegeta.
Yes, sir.
Oh, they would.
I agree.
They should have made Dragon Ball back then and had them cast as Goku and Vegeta.
You know, so sad back then, it would have been hard for the world to imagine actual Japanese or Asian descent people playing Dragon Ball characters. Because, you know, people still have a hard time understanding that all these characters are Asian.
That's weird.
It's weird. A lot of people have a hard time with this.
And anime is very Japanese.
Very
Dragon Ball,
Japanese.
and
Look, even
I
the
can
white
get
people look Japanese in anime.
Yeah.
Even the black people. I got look
Exactly.
Japanese, I got Afro, so I'm black.
even the black people in anime are Japanese. But then that's how Japan is. If you go to Japan and you want to live in Japan, you need to be Japanese. They don't care where you're from, as long as you're Japanese.
And I respect that, but that we're not gonna
culturally Japanese, or at least
we're not gonna go into nationalism. But the new Mortal Kombat about to be good. Oh yeah, because it's got people from the movie The Raid. And for those who've never seen it, what up, Wolf? I'm glad you're here, man. The Raid is hands down one of the best movies out there.
Did y'all ever watch Mortal Kombat Rebirth?
No, I haven't watched any of the Netflix, the YouTube, or the Scorpion animated one. Is it most anime directed and produced and developed in Canada? No. It's probably they do the dub stuff in Canada. I know what you're talking about though, Wolf. Like, all jokes aside, I believe I know what you're talking about. But the only way to get classified as an anime is to be actually created in Japan.
Who was I talking about?
No, it
this
has to be Japanese art.
No.
I was talking about this.
No, it has to be created in Japan.
Because
Like-
we was talking about the black anime cat. He's not in Japan.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
okay.
is.
Yeah,
He was
that's
actually
why.
Japanese.
I would shut the hell up then.
Yeah, that is why he is so big. He was. They just did a CNN thing on him.
They found One Piece.
Yeah, they just did. They
I'm
just did a
in for another
CNN thing on him. That's why he is so important, because he is a animation studio in Japan, which means he is making anime.
Hey,
Like, that is.
I know this got nothing to do with nothing, but I feel like if I didn't see the visuals, I would think this is like a game about Lil Wayne because it looked like it say Tunchi.
Tunchi. Young Tunchi. No, you can't press any buttons. You can hold this though. But no, dudes. Oh, High School D&D. Yeah. High School of the Dead was pretty crazy too. Pokemon isn't in Japan. It's the Kanto region. Duh. Hey, that's why Gen 3 was always the best, because you got to go to all 3 regions.
And look, he said you call yourself a need, not a nerd.
Yeah, nerd. Hey, what's so...
Realize there's a Kanto region of Japan, though, right?
Oh, see, that's even dope. Even better.
Yeah, it really is.
Dude, me and the wife have been talking about where we're going to go when everything opens back up. Because we were supposed to go to like Hawaii. We were supposed to do a bunch of big shit. And I was like, I need to go a little further now, get the itch out. But congrats to my little brother. The guy got signed to go play football in Canada, so I'll be in Canada a lot. Yeah, he signed a 1-year deal to go play for the BC Lions, which I'll be out there to watch at least a couple games.
Hollywood, you don't want him on that BC powder.
Ooh, ooh. Do they even have drugs up there? No.
Only the real ones, the good ones.
It's pure, and their police are called Mounties.
They play football in t-shirts in Canada.
I know, dude. I would legit when my Tokyo trip comes, I'm going with an empty suitcase, literally just to buy shit. And then I'm still gonna buy stuff and send it back. Cause even when I went to Boston, cause me and my wife are like big Red Sox fans, and we bought a bunch of stuff and like mailed it back home. It's crazy.
Imagine what type of like souvenirs they got in Boston. In my head, I just see like a Mark Wahlberg bobblehead,
which sounds actually pretty funny, minus the racism. It sounds great. I'm seeing that the review logo. That does look good.
I like it.
Hey, my daughter went to Japan on her senior trip in 2018.
Oh, snaps!
And dude, it's just the little things that she brought home. Like I got a keychain that says "I love you" in Japanese.
It probably says
just the
African.
The little things were way more interesting than the bigger trinkets that she purchased and brought home.
Like, see, for me, that like when I go, the stuff I want is a lot of the figures that cost too much here that are in English. So like I'd go over there and get a bunch of like Sword Art Online figures. I would get a bunch of stuff that I've been waiting on because it's cheap out there. But where we get hit is the shipping.
Yep.
Can I bring an anime girl back home? Oh, Snooch, we know you got a weed pillow, bro. Don't worry.
They might fit in the suitcase though.
Stooge. What was I gonna say though? Wow, we really did a full podcast. Talking mess. Hey Dallas, what game you playing right now outside of Cyberpunk?
The Avengers.
Oh, tell us about your adventures being an Avenger or a subpar Ghost of Tsushima Legends.
Actually, I'm ready for you to get into Ghost of Tsushima to the point where you really get, acclimated to the combat so we can run Legends, because that's like the greatest multiplayer game out right now.
But I want to play Ghost of Tsushima so bad, man.
Just go ahead and get you a PlayStation, man. Come to the dark side.
Girl, I already told you I'm lacing my son up with one for Christmas. I got me.
Oh yeah, you sure right.
Oh my bad. Hey, you know what? Does that mean you really have one?
You know how it go.
Hey, no lie,
Dad
dude.
tax, man.
Dad tax. Hey, bro, if I gotta open a pack of Skittles, I get 2. Like easy. Anything
my daughter, Daddy, can you open his shirt?
Oh, bro, we call it dad tax over here. They know to the point to where they give it to me. I don't even ask no more.
Y'all pay your tithes and offering.
Man, I'm telling you, ain't nothing free in this world. Hey, we all Smash Bros is the best multiplayer, bro. You know what? The Smash online community made Smash Bros unfun for me because I suck. I didn't realize how bad I was at that game until I went online for like 5 seconds and got nuke. Like I didn't even know they had nukes in Smash Bros. But this guy hit the nuke like we were in Nuketown.
Yeah, something royalty. That's the game that he can actually whoop dad's ass in on a consistent basis. So I don't even play Smash.
Well, hey, I keep the OG Smash and put it.
Growing up, one of my favorite games was Dragon Ball Z Budokai 3.
Yup.
And like, if you watch my streams before, you know, like I love running that game. I don't care. I can never end on a loss. I don't care how many times I gotta refight the same boss over and over. I'm going to win eventually, right? Okay, so oh yeah, Flames done seen my chronicles in that game.
He's like, is that Boo out there like a random shiny Pokemon?
That was one game that my pops would just not play me in. Because he's one of those people, you know, like, I don't know what it is about fathers, but y'all love trying to embarrass your kids in video games, especially just giving them the controller, knowing they don't know how to play the game, and then whooping their ass till they get some sense. He was one of those people. He was one of those people who had the creative wrestler with all the stats maxed out.
He did not do you like that.
To play him with your new, yeah, he was one of those.
Stop. He all did the All-Star 2K team, and he made you play with the Bucks.
All through Shut Your Mouth, all through Here Comes the Pain, all through SmackDown versus Raw, and up until like 2009.
He was trying to get you to quit gaming.
But like Dragon Ball
damn,
Z,
Snooch.
Dragon Ball Z, and what other game was it? The Ultimate Ninja games. When Ultimate Ninja Storm finally came out, he would refuse to ever play me in any of those games. That's how y'all do. Y'all will whoop our ass in everything you could possibly whoop our ass in. The second they find a game, you know, that they can whoop you in, you're just not playing ever.
You know, I'm trying to think. Like, my daughters love racing games. I actually put racing games in their hands so they can get the coordination of gaming down. I feel like that's a great way to start. Because you got to control the camera and you got to control the car. I've always felt like that was a dope way to, like, folks out there, if you don't have kids and you're about to have kids and you don't know where to start, I recommend picking up like a Game Boy, an old one, and getting like Mario Kart and just put it in their hand and let them get to it, and they'll figure it out on their own. Because my daughters know how to play Mario Kart, and they're 4 and 2.
I also recommend picking up an old school Pokemon game.
Yeah, just for the stress.
Nothing newer than Fire Red or Leaf Green.
Yep.
And Pokemon will teach life skills,
and it teach you how to read. My reading skill came from playing a lot of RPG games. Because I didn't know what the word beseech meant, but on one game, like let me tell you, it forced me to pull out my dictionary, and remember, you used to have to go and grab the dictionary. So every time you started a new game on Order Battles, which is still one of my favorite games of all time, you create your character and you had to answer questions like, what do you want from the gods? Or what do you ask of the gods? And it had a bunch of lists of things, and beseech was one of those things, like you beseech them. And I was like, what the hell does beseech mean? And so, like, because I didn't want to make the wrong choice, because then you would get bullcrap characters to start with. Like, you'd get a general instead of a sorcerer, you'd get a witch. And the witch wasn't bad now that I'm older and I'm more strategic, but I wanted attack. Like, I need sorcerers. I need all attack, DPS. Witches were more about status effects. Like, they would stun the enemy army. And I didn't know all that, but so I thought they was trash. But yeah, man, like I highly recommend putting those type of games. Life skills, hell no, you gotta play Pong to learn life skills. Oof, with the actual turning knob.
Gosh darn right. Dang, with the knob?
With the knob. Or play like old Prince of Persia.
I mean, my pops
really
back
stress
then, if we had played Pong, technically I'd be playing Pong with the knob. So
yeah, what was it? The Atari? Which one was it? I forgot which one.
Kiddo? Which one was it?
Yeah, you old enough.
Sorry, what did y'all young kids?
Which Atari? What was the first Atari with Pong?
With Pong, Atari 2600.
2600. There you go. Hey, what was that baseball game that they had? There was a baseball. Like, I love those Neo Geo sports games. I actually think those are some of the best sports games. The dodgeball.
Neo Geo had some of the best games. Samurai Showdown.
Oh, bro. You know, Twitch gave them all out. Twitch Prime. They gave out all the Samurai Showdowns and some of the King of Fighters.
Yeah. King of Fighters was, man, that was a ghost.
Bro.
Man, before Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter got big.
Hey, I don't know if E ever went to the home office, but there's a gas station that's down the street from my home office from our the company I work for, and they have a Neo Geo system in the gas station, and on my lunch breaks I'd be in there, like running all it was one of those Neo Geos that had like 16 games, and it had what was that damn shooter? I can't believe Metal Slug. It had Metal Slug, the soccer game. Yeah,
ridiculous,
bro. Metal Slug ate up so much of my money. It had
business in arcade, but on the console, they started just being extra with it.
Yeah, Samurai Showdown. Yep. The soccer. I used to play a lot of the soccer game.
Gosh, freaking darn it!
Oh, what happened?
That's all I could do not to say real bad words. I was trying to stealth my way through this place, and it's my first time encountering an animal, so I didn't want no bad blood with them.
Wait, there's animals in that game?
There's a game called The Animals.
Oh.
And it's my first time like coming across them, so I didn't want no bad blood. I was trying to, get in and get out and keep it moving, and I got to see it.
Oh.
And you know my motto right now. You know what I'm going for in my first playthrough with Cyberpunk. So I'm not trying to save scum. I'm trying to go for all whatever mistakes I make. I'm lean into them and make it happen. So yeah, let's see how I make this work. Man. I might have to slaughter a whole place.
Okay, you know what? In these last few minutes, let Dallas, because I know you're playing it, and Kiddo and Johnny, you guys haven't so far. I think you guys have watched us play a bit of it. What are your thoughts on Cyberpunk 2077, and what console are you playing on? Dallas.
I am playing on PS4 Pro.
Okay.
I don't know how I would feel if I was playing on the base PS4, but from what I hear, it looks like Tomb Raider PS1. So I'm not trying to go. I'm not really trying to play with polygon titties like that, so it's all good.
Understandable.
But as a person that's been, I won't say hype, but I definitely been waiting for the game since they first announced it, and I've been hyped for at least half that time. As a person that has been following CD Projekt since The Witcher 3, and who has been following Cyberpunk since I found out that the IP was created by a black man.
Mike Pondsmith, much love.
Shout out to Mike Pondsmith. I feel like for the most part, it was worth the hype. Like, for the most part, I'm satisfied, and I got exactly what I expected to get out of it. It is buggy as hell. Sometimes those bugs are frustrating enough to make you want to put it down. Sometimes it just kind of is what it is, and you get to still play. I don't know. It's meeting my expectations though. My whole thoughts in a nutshell is it's meeting my expectations. I really love the game. I feel sorry for people that's not fans of the genre or fans of RPGs, because they probably won't feel the same way I do.
Okay.
Watched gameplay, several streamers playing the game. I watch YouTube videos. I'm excited about the game for the main fact that I love games where your choices determine how the game's going to play out.
True.
That's why I love the Batman Telltale series. That was some of the best fun I've had recently in a game. Graphics were crap, but hey, the game was dope. But that's the reason why I'm looking forward to playing this game. I understand that next gen has the better graphics. The PC has the better graphics, but if that's where you playing the game, you're not a gamer.
Oh,
real talk. So you play the game for the game itself. Granted, you want it to look good. Don't get it twisted. But
gameplay should be the defining factor.
Exactly.
I'm with that. That's fair. Looks hot take. It got spicy.
That, though.
Cause okay, Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Cyberpunk definitely has that. If that's what saves it for me. The gameplay is just that good. Don't get me wrong. It's even on last gen consoles. The game is pretty when it wants to be.
Yeah,
It really is.
okay. Because I'm running it on a Xbox One S. Which is like the mid, like the. I don't even think it's a technical upgrade. Is the One S a technical upgrade from the Xbox One?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I will say this: graphically, the game does get bad at times, and then, but I'm not a graphics junkie. If a game is fun, it's fun. Like I'm not I've never have been. I'm still rocking on an old TV. Like I don't, not a box or anything, but it's nowhere near new TV.
Make the room hot. You leave it on?
Man, no, it ain't a plasma. Hey, I actually had a homeboy who, when he busted his TV up, it was an old plasma, and if we wanted to watch it or game on it, like for extended time, he'd have to open the door and run the fan and direct it at the TV to keep it cool.
Oh, wow.
Bro, yeah, it was struggle sandwiches.
And now you gotta deal with your PlayStation.
Ooh wee. Hey, but look, real talk, guys. I am having a lot of fun. I have over 50 hours in the game, and I'm probably got a lot more because I didn't even realize I still had it on right now. I'll say for sure I got a solid 30 hours of actual me running, and not like paused and this and that and the third. But you got it? Okay,
No,
good
because
job.
it took you 30 hours before you got to the the intro.
Yeah, you're right. So, folks, just to give you a heads up to how much of the game I've been enjoying. Before I even seen the title screen for Cyberpunk, like to let you know you're playing Cyberpunk, I had over 30 hours in the game.
Wow.
Yes, over 30 hours before I even met Johnny Silverhand.
First of all, you should. That's amazing that's even possible to do in
Yes.
2020.
Yes.
The only game I think that came close to that this generation was Red Dead 2.
What's up, Tiana? And welcome. We're actually wrapping up. We're talking about Cyberpunk and how much, we're not spoiler talk, but just talking about how much we've enjoyed the game so far. But for me, what I like about it is, one, I knew what I was getting into. I expected Deus Ex mixed with heavier RPG elements, and I got just that.
Mm-hmm.
I've been saying it. And I got exactly that. The crafting.
Skyrim.
Yeah, Deus Ex, Skyrim. Oh, you got it, baby? Okay, that's enough. Grab it. Thank you. I got my daughter with me. It's everything I expected. And crazy enough, there hasn't been a game-breaking bug. I just wanted to, just to cuddle. It's COVID. Stooch, I'm done. But I haven't hit a game-breaking bug to make me want to put the controller down, because all the times the game has crashed, it's always put me back like moments before the moment in which it crashed. So I don't feel like I have to completely redo something.
Oh,
like
the
I haven't.
Are amazing.
Yeah, checkpoints are really good in this game. They do a damn good, and I think they did that because they knew how buggy and how much crashing the game was doing. Because one thing people need to understand. Oh, it's huge. Deus Ex all the way. Yes, and it has autosave, Snooch, and it has quick save, and it has manual saves. But the one thing it doesn't have that it absolutely needs right now is locking weapons. I will say that they need to add that in there right now. I should be able to lock my gear and lock my weapons so I do not accidentally delete or sell them. They need to add that ASAP. Like it. There you go. Yep, that's the way to do it. It does have autosave. And I'm a save scummer, so I save scum because I don't have as much free time as I used to play heavy RPGs. So I don't want to be like missing out on something and then living with that regret. I want to experience as much as I can. That's just me. And then but all in all, if you liked Deus Ex, if you liked Skyrim, if you liked Fallout, if you enjoyed those games and you played more than 20 hours, you're gonna love Cyberpunk. Like, you're gonna love it.
And not just love it, you're gonna be in love with it.
Yeah, like I mean that. If you could get through Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Skyrim, if you could Deus Ex, if you can play any of these games, well, hey, if you don't like Fallout, you don't like Fallout. I love Fallout. I even like the old school turn-based RPG Fallout. Or turn-based grid, turn-based tactical RPG. It's funny how those mean different things.
If you like 76, you won't like this because there's NPC at lunch.
Yeah, exactly. There's people to talk to. And one thing about 76 is fun with friends, but you can use that statement with a lot of things. I don't like 76 running by myself, but I actually used to play 76 with Johnny Man. We ran it like 2 or 3 times, and I had fun. But I just got so many other games to play. That's my problem.
It's fun with friends. Among Us is not a great game whatsoever. But with friends,
it makes it one of the best experiences on earth.
Yeah, we had a ball with that.
Bro,
man.
We literally sat up and murdered each other for damn near 3 hours on Among Us. But folks, I want to wrap it up because I actually want to be able to upload this, and we actually hit the hour marker. And I just want to say Among Us is not for randoms. Yeah, I definitely, it's not a cool experience with randoms. We had a couple of sweaties. I don't know how you could be sweaty in Among Us, but there were definitely some sweaties. And I feel like they were under the age of 15. I want to say
somebody got mad because we were talking to each other on Discord.
Yeah, they were like, why wouldn't you put that? Why are you guys running with an open lobby if you're in Discord? Like, they were butthurt. But I'll say this. Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. I don't know if I'll go live and play any more Skyrim. Play any more Cyberpunk 2077, basically. I don't yeah, man, I really thank you guys so much. Please make sure to go to level1gaming.com for all your gaming news, and make sure to subscribe to the Level 1 Gaming YouTube channel, LV1 Gaming, and then subscribe to my YouTube channel, Baron J67, youtube.com/Baron J67, youtube.com. Yeah, please just check us out, help us out, and all right, say bye-bye, baby. You gotta say it louder. Say bye-bye.
Oh yeah, make sure y'all subscribe to that Level 1 Gaming YouTube too, lv1gaming.com. We actually both make content there a lot. So
yeah,
a lot. So
yeah, yeah, we do a lot. I'm up to almost like 3 pages worth of articles. I feel cool. I probably got more than 3 pages now.
lv1gaming.com.
Oh yeah, Mista Doja. Johnny, you got anything you want to drop?
Yeah, I stream. It's not the most entertaining thing in the world, but it's out there.
Why was that the funniest thing ever? He said, "Yeah, I stream." That's great. That was great, Johnny. Oh, you're a goat for that. That
check me out or not, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I stream. Johnny Man 117. Please come check it, dude. Johnny is one of the best streamers out there because I watched him for a couple hours build puzzles. So anybody who can get me to watch them build puzzles, that says a lot.
Johnny's streams are very entertaining.
Y'all pull up. He drinks and he knows things.
Yeah, he drinks and he knows things.
Oh, man, ain't that the truth?
Hey, much love, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out. This has actually been really cool. I don't even know what this podcast is under. We'll just put it under StarCrossed Gamers. But yeah, this was dope, and we're gonna be doing more stuff like this more often because it was just the round table of greatness. All right, much love. Peace.
Peace.
Goodbye.